Hello people, shut the hell up. Okay, Hello people, so this is the Samsung all-in-one PC with it has a i3 Intel processor. For us to do that, so this is the back cover, which is a little tricky. So what we need to do is start with remove this screw first, these shiny legs. Alright, there's only one screw in there, and then once we are done, we have to remove, of course, this memory panel from the back. Okay, alright, and then these slots, you have to put a flat screwdriver and slide it across, and the cover will hopefully come off. You guys will see it all the way in the end, how this is basically connected to the back. Alright, so let's start. Alright, this is not like a professional video, you know, so we're going to be talking in the background. So, okay, so we removed the back panel of the Samsung all-in-one PC. Now we are removing all these screws to swap the hard drive. The original hard drive is, like I mentioned earlier, is a 5400 RPM. So we are swapping it with 7200 RPM, 750 gig. So there you go. So alright, so remove these 4 screws and remove the hard drive, remove the wire. You know, if you get to this part, that means that you know something about computers. We are removing the hard drive from the cage. So all the 4 screws are removed from the cage. Now next step is to remove the hard drive, which is as easy as like 1, 2, 3. The hard drive that I'm using for this computer, model number is, it's a Western Digital hard drive, 750 gig hard drive. Okay, so when you are putting the hard drive back in the cage, make sure it looks like this, not the other way around. Show the other way. Let me see that. Like, you know, this little, yep, okay, yep, like this. So we're gonna put the screws back on it. It's our first time we try to open this computer. There were screws over here and this screw over here. You guys don't need to remove this. It's underneath the memory panel, the cover. This is for the CD-ROM, so you guys don't need to remove this. The only screws, I think they are located over here, about 4 or 5 screws. Just remove those, and then it's a clip-on back panel like you see over there. Okay, so we put the hard drive back in the cage. Now the next step is to install it back. So attach the wire first, of course. Alright, there you go. So easy. Okay. So we're gonna also, like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna upgrade the memory as well. So I ordered the original memory for it. That's the original memory, which is already installed inside that computer. It originally came with 4 gig, so we're gonna be installing 4 more gigs onto it. Just put it all the way in. There you go. And the memory is installed. Okay, so now the back cover, we're gonna put it back on it. So basically, when you are removing the back panel, after removing all the screws, these are the clips. Okay, there are so many, so you have to carefully remove the back panel, put like a thinnest screwdriver, the flat one, and slide it in. Same thing when you are uninstalling the back panel. You have to basically carefully slide out the back panel like this way and then install it. And then when you are installing it back, slide it this way to the right. There you go. See, so easy snap back. Okay, we missed the first part because we were exploring it ourselves. So there you go. The back panel is it's just a snap-on right there. These are the one which I was talking about, like what happened right here. So you have to basically put in a thin screwdriver in these places first, and then slide the screwdriver, you know, carefully, and then that's how you're gonna snap off the back panel. Okay, so we forgot to put this screw back on it. So we went back, put the screw back. We got an extra one, believe it or not. It always happens. There you go. Well, he's going a little rough, so I mean, I hope you guys will be going a little, you know, just take it easy with it, especially when removing the back cover and the memory cover, whatever, all the panels. These are the only two screws actually, which is holding that back panel. Installed the first shiny leg, and we will be good to go. I think this is the most ghetto video you guys have ever seen, installing or swapping the memory or the hard drive in a computer. You know, most of the videos on a YouTube, you know, they're like, you know, nicely sophisticated. The camera is not shaking or anything, but this one is, because I'm using my phone to record it. Okay, so we are done swapping the hard drive, and we upgraded the memory. The next one is to install back the Windows 8.1, and of course after that we'll be installing all the Samsung applications on it from the Samsung website. I hope the serial number is not going to give me a problem.